I think the IP is super slept on. I think a lot of people, have been really just kind of, they snub their nose at IP because of what we've done with Chinese goods and how we've handled certain infractions with IP law. I think what people don't realize though is that if Google ties their horse to Theta or a Samsung or another large company, they have the capabilities and the lawyers and the bankroll to protect and preserve the castle. Basically, they just bought a moat. Theta is basically a moat on their castle, and if they acquire or they participate within, they have an incentive to use that moat against enemies within the U.S. or at least make the competitor use it as well. And if they are a validator, then the value capture just goes vertical for themselves. It's gonna be really interesting to see what they do, but also the fact that the U.S. is, in my opinion, probably going to get very crypto friendly. And because of that, one thing that Theta has going for it as well too that I think people sleep on, they have time in market as a crypto asset, right? So if there is tax incentives on American made cryptos, they may use duration in that calculation, right? For how much incentive or how much discount you get for, because this isn't just, so if they put all these perks on for crypto companies coming in, the distribution of Theta has value versus some other company that says, oh my gosh, they put tax incentives in place, let me start a company. Theta has skin in the game already as a made in the USA organization. That time in market is completely being overlooked because it's not a metric that people track. And it's something though that is very important. And if they greenlight crypto as the new driving economic piece of the U.S. economy, then Google and all these other organizations are going to look at Theta, but they're going to realize that the community is the network, and if they can get that moving without having to kind of like try to capture everything right up front, they can then utilize Theta as this decentralized network and not be holding the full risk of the network itself, right?